Hi, playing a big modular system like an instrument can be really complicated, and in this video I'm gonna show you how you can get along and really can have fun with a modular like this, or adding peak, or even take a Korg Volca sample and play it with Arturia Keystep and Beatstep Pro. They are the masters of this whole thing here, and they give out a clock and they are synced together. How can I do this? First of all, listen to a short tune. I'm just gonna improvise, and then I'll show you, if you're interested, how you can use little tools like this here and run a very big system, and everything is in time and you can move wherever you want to musically. Let's have a look. Arturia Keystep's got a MIDI out. The MIDI out of the Keystep goes into Novation peak, so that I can play Novation peak via the Keystep. You know that if you start this here, you can play arpeggi and switch around here. You have full control of this arpeggi. The other thing is, this is my sync master, and there's a sync out going from the Keystep into the clock of the Beatstep Pro. The cable must be a cable like this. It's not a normal patch cable from Modular, so it must be stereo cable, otherwise it won't work. From the Beatstep Pro, I've got a MIDI going out, MIDI out. It's the cable with the gray plug here. into the Volca sample, that I can play the Volca sample via the Beatstep Pro. You see, I can play it. This needs to be set up a little bit. I'm gonna show you later how it works, but it's possible on the drum part here of the drum of the Beatstep Pro to play the Korg Volca sample. So the volume's going out here and the MIDI is coming in from the Beatstep. So that's it. The other things are, I have this pitch and gate out of the Beatstep on sequencer 2. One is going out to the MFB Nanotzwerg here, and the other one is going out to the Plätz. Of course, I have an ADSR in between. You can go wherever you want to through this here, so that's quite easy. And I also have a drum clock going out to my Morphogene, just to the play of the Morphogene here, that I can also play the Morphogene by that. However, I fix it. So here's the Morphogene. So I have a nice little system, but as you see, it's not that easy to get it running. You have to do some modifications on the Keystep and the Arturia, and you do this on the MIDI control center here. And I'm gonna show you which modifications you need, that you can play the drums of the Volca sample, and you can play the other things here, and it won't interfere, and everything is differing from each other, that it's really a monster machine. So you've already seen how it works. Just some things you have to put on here. I'm going to show you right now. When you set Beatstep Pro, the sync of clock in should be set like 1 step, and the sequence settings should be set like sync clock is 1 step clock, and sync clock start is on clock. You do that on the mainframe of your MIDI control center. You get there into the device and do that. So then both are put together. This one is the master, this is the slave, and the clock coming out of this is also clocking everything else in the system. And also through MIDI going into the peak and syncing that. It's quite complicated. Only last thing we have to know is how do I get into the Beatstep Pro and play the Morphogene and play the Korg Volca sample. For that you have to go again into the Arturia Beatstep menu in the MIDI center. Then there you go to device settings. It's up here, and you have this little cryptic page, and you scroll down and you find here you have to switch from general MIDI the drum map to custom, and once you did that you do channel 1 to 10 down here, because this is correlating with the 10 voices of this Korg sampler, and then with the 10 pads on the Beatstep Pro. So you can switch down from each pad 1 voice of the Korg Volca sampler. For some people it doesn't work because they didn't put it on the Volca sample, switch it off, hold function, switch it on again, and then change to mode 7. Mode 7 must be on here, otherwise it won't work.